What up, y'all? I'm Kenny Good. We here on Man Up. It's a show by men, for men. YaceYase.
What's happening with you, bro?
Not too much. What's up, man?
You know what I'm saying?
YaceYase finally came and brought me, showed me some love, man.
For those of y'all watching this that don't know, this is my blood brother. Y'all could probably tell by now, you know what I'm saying? But this is the official first episode of Man Up. Ran the pilot episode. Everybody was showing me love back on that. And just to give another brief overview of what the show's about, it's just about men giving their aspect of life through another point of view that we don't never really talk about. You know, we always got our certain topics that we talk about: sports, women, clothes, stuff like that. But this show is all about opening up and talking about those things that or not the social norm. So, with no further ado, I'd like to introduce our guest today, Kenneth Good. So, this is the owner of the gas firm. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, brother?
What's up, brother?
Ain't no much.
You smoke?
Yes, I do. So yeah, we was talking about the behind camera. So let's start that off. Tell the people why you smoke.
All right, so as you see, that shirt, the gas firm, Pittsburgh. That's where we're from. PGH 412. Actually own a marijuana brand. We sell apparel, accessories, pretty much anything marijuana related, except the marijuana. Okay, but but nah, it's actually Chris is a partner in the gas firm as well, and it's made up of me, him, and my other younger brother, and then Caleb Ferguson, if y'all don't know who that is. He's the dopest artist in the burg right now, period. All family. Sure. But I came up with this idea. I was in high school actually. I did my graduation project on weed, so I got a lot of backlash back from it. I'm not gonna tell you when I graduated. It was a minute ago, but it was the early 2000s. But yeah, I did my graduation project on marijuana. You know what I'm saying? From the different cans, the different how it's grown, the laws. Covered the whole basis. So since then, I wanted to get into fashion. Since high school. So. I put my twist on it. I want to be the first, actual weed fashion line. You know what I'm saying? That is going to stretch across the globe. So yeah, and we'll get more into once we get into the interview, you'll figure out more on why I'm doing the gas firm as well.
That's a perfect, what I'm saying, leading question. So I want to go into, tell me about yourself. Tell me about your early life and your experiences and everything, and tell us who Kenny Good is.
Ooh, who is Kenny Good? Okay, well, I grew up on the north side section of Pittsburgh, Northview Heights, if anyone doesn't know. I have a very huge family in the north side section of Pittsburgh, so I've been involved in what can I say, far as when it comes to sports-wise, I've been involved in sports a lot. Basketball was one of my passions growing up. Like I said, art. I had a businessman at a very young age, just being involved in like my environment. Like the people always in my environment, you had the lady who was selling candy across the street, or you had somebody selling dinners next door. So there was always just the hustler's aura around me growing up as a kid. I'm the oldest of a lot of siblings, but I also play a middle child, the two older sisters. So family, morals, and love is something that I grew up on as well. So I try to just give that back to the world and, everything else that I was, instilled in me. I also was in church as a kid as well, some people don't know. I know a lot of the gangster dudes that they say they is now, but they was going to church when we was kids, man. So it's all good though. God has always driven me to do the right thing. You know what I mean? Far as morally, I made the best decisions in other cases, but morally, God has definitely been a big part of my life and my upbringing.
So I'm gonna ask you, tell us how it was growing up on the north side. So, like, all about, we got going on with this show is we like to tell people, to like keep it raw. You know what I'm saying? So give us, every detail that you can give us. Cause like a lot of people, like, we smoking weed on the show, man, right now. Like, a lot of people may look at that and be like, why are they smoking weed on it? It's a lot of stuff that we go through as men in life.
Exactly.
Traumatic experiences that we cover up, because we gotta be strong for other people around us. You provider, family, you gotta be, you can't be weak around people because you don't want to show no sign of weakness.
What's that?
So to cover that up, it may look like they're glorifying marijuana, glorifying, weed, whatever. It's a coping mechanism.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
When you had a lot of people that you know personally that passed away, or just different things you went through in your life. A lot of people use alcohol. Some people use marijuana. Some people use therapy. Some people use yoga. Whatever it may be.
Right.
That's your vice.
Right. As it should be.
Cause I know for me personally, like, that's what I use it for. I use it for like people say, like, it's medicine. I would use it for like medicine, like, it helped me help my mind slow down.
Self-medicate, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't smoking just to be like, I'm
just
on
good.
Instagram where like I got this book. No, like you catch this is gonna be me, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's crazy you said that because I started smoking young. Like, I was like 13. So yeah, like, weed has always, helped me in the way to cope.
In the area that you grew up to, in the city, your 13-year-old experience was different from my 13-year-old experience. So the shit that you might have seen or went through as a 13-year-old, I probably didn't go through when I was 13. So that's why you were smoking. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit, but people don't put that into perspective. They just think that,
People just be smoking, this is cool.
Yeah, or they see a group of black dudes smoking. Oh man, but they broke up to something. But not thinking like consciously like, probably every one of them motherfuckers over there in that group got something wrong with them. Or something wrong with them that they dealing with that don't nobody else know about, that they harboring, and something that they going through in life. But that blunt that they smoking right now, that got him.
A lot of it has to do with, honestly, just a lot of dudes don't have father figures in the crib. A lot of them, like, you know what I'm saying? It's fortunate that my dad actually, I had the chance to live with my dad, you know what I'm saying? Not in the younger years, but, more so now, like preteen, up until I graduated.
Right.
You feel me? So I think a male figure is missed in the crib, and that's a pain in itself that people don't even understand.
It's that authority. Because I understand what you're saying. You going to test your mom to a certain extent once you get older.
Right.
That's just human nature for a man, like, growing up. Like, you, basically what we say is, man, you dropping your nuts.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Basically, when you find yourself, you drop, you're like, alright, like, fuck that shit. I don't care about no whoopings and shit like that. Yeah, I wish you would. But then it's like, alright, there ain't no male figure around. If you got that authoritative male figure in the crib constantly, it's like, alright, this motherfucker, I ain't testing. Alright, mom cool. But this nigga, he's still like, nigga, I'll punch you in your chest if you try some shit in here.
I mean, and even that's how I was, that's how my upbringing was. Like,
yeah.
I was, dad, he was aggressive. I had aggressive parents, so it was only right for me.
We had to dad that'll come to the school, whoop your ass type of dad. Like, Don't let him have to miss work. He come up to the school, whooping your ass.
Yeah. No, I had an incident. What was it in Perry? Yeah, I had an incident in Perry. I was like, him and his homie, him and Mr. Ben came up there.
You don't want to see KG and Mr. Ben back in what, to 2000.
That was like 01. Yeah. He fucking came up there. I seen Mr. Ben. I'm like, oh shit, what he doing here? But his daughter was going to school, so I'm like, he probably up here this year. But then I'm like, hold up. I see Dad like just, sneak in the principal's office and shit. After that, like it was over. Like, yeah, it was.
The rest was history.
Oh, it was over.
You're right though. When we talk about that male figure in the house, like it's once you get older and you got your own, that's when you realize the difference. When you start doing stuff that, you know what I'm saying, alright, I don't remember doing this, but I'm gonna do this, you know what I'm saying, how I feel, you know what I'm saying, it should be done, you know what I'm saying.
Pretty much, bro, it's me, you being the fathers that we are, like, it kind of, some of the shit that happens with, I got a son, you got a son, so it kind of like, I remember when I was that age, and I was like, yeah, I went through this.
Right.
But I'm handling it totally different than how I was raised.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a part of the growth as a man. That's what we need.
Absolutely.
And then that's what the purpose of this, the show is, and then like to show the next generation, like, all right, look, how the situations were handled before us may have not always been correct.
Right.
But let us show you, you know what I'm saying, before y'all get to a point where y'all can't, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all can't, you're not speaking, it's not, everything is not genuine.
Right.
You know, it's definitely, it's an awkward situation, like, awkward, aura in the, you know what I'm saying? It's just, shit just be weird, man. Like, you can't go against your pops, you know what I'm saying? But it's also like, yo, you don't want him to go against you type shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
it's like that gray area.
Yeah, bro. So it's definitely, it's different for me to, my life experience has actually helped me be the father that I am. You know what I'm saying? I had no morals from, that were instilled in me. But me actually going through life and experiencing shit, like, yeah, like that's what I go about teaching my kids. I'm just involved, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to be involved, especially
hands on.
You have to be involved, not halfway, not materialistic, but you have to really
it's the
be
time
involved,
spent,
bro.
Is outweighs the materialistic shit.
Oh man,
So you can buy some, you buy some shit. They play with it, whatever.
That's one thing I can say. I can say we definitely had shit though when it came to the shoes and
like
don't
ever get shit fucked up.
Yeah,
we always had
any bro,
everything. I mean, what? And then, you know what I'm saying? Well, me, I was getting all the grades in school, so I was getting everything. And I'm my mom's only child, so so that was a wrap.
No, bro, it's like I said, it ain't the you talk bad or it's just being honest. Like we all play a part in where we go wrong when we're just fucking kids, teenagers, like, you know what I'm saying? So I try to put myself in his shoes, you know what I'm saying? And
like put yourself back, like, damn, how would
back
I feel?
Then, where would I be at if I was that age, Like, I keep it real, Like, I ain't never been the one to, talk shit on my parents, but, I definitely keep it real about some things. And some shit just wasn't right, bro. And it played a part in who I am today. Like, women, all that shit, bro. Like, everything. Just how I conduct myself.
And that's just a part of just, being a man and realizing that, you know what I'm saying? Because the more you don't and you ignore that shit, you think it's cool. Because, like you said, I had the same exact thing.
Same thing.
So it's like, all right, but you get to a certain point where it's like, all right, well, enough is enough. As an individual,
right?
That's when you think, like, all right, you know what I'm saying, where I gotta go going forward. And
got to
be the man that I want to be. And understand that, all right, this ain't
gonna block your blessings, bro.
There you go.
That's just what it is. Like, you gotta forgive people at the end of the day, but you never forget. But
the blessings is gonna come for you and yours. I knew that for sure.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? I know that there's blessings coming your way, definitely. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is my first time in front of the camera. You feel me? And you know, this shit is pretty cool, man.
Definitely. So we're gonna conclude part 1. We're gonna get right back at y'all after this little mini break. So this is Man Up.
YaceYase. YaceYase.